The place is considered in some ways a sacred site, and the sacredness of sites are very unique as far as Ardennes is concerned. We don't have chapels, synagogue, mosque, or temples or anything of that nature. All of the things where we feel spiritual and emotional contact with the holy people are places that we can observe, and we can compare ourselves to how small we really are as children of the holy people, because they make these very large and huge things that we can see and look on and be in awe of all that they have made available to us as their children. Akenas lenegi asa ahinad ako bijet da hodnodo sai ya di de desna ko enda kai todo zanda anda de hode ya di kada has ande gote ako de ya di kade dj andia ako harishi belashla nda de gi ko anda kai go di ko da is en ode in the end de ako ko has anegi do hanebe da de do. We're down here at the place where they call the Horseshoe Bend, and it's right off of Highway 89 that goes to Page. And the city of Page is up the road here to the north of us, just about maybe 4 or 5 miles. But also beyond that, just a little ways to the west, is the Glen Canyon Dam, and also the bridge that goes over the Colorado River. But the Lake Powell is backed up, of course, from the construction of the dam going north into Utah. But here we are in Arizona, and this is a place where our people really lived for many, many generations. And to the south of us, just maybe about 5 miles down the road, or the river actually, there's no roads from here directly to the place called Lee's Ferry, but that was a crossing place where people could cross and do it safely, because the water flows in a wide area, and so it's not really like the other areas of the river where they run so much in the narrow areas and that, and so it was a crossing place. But up the river here, about another maybe 10 miles, is the crossing of the Fathers, and the area there is also a place where there's a wide river area. And further up that, of course, is the hole in the rock where the early Mormons back in the 1800s crossed the Colorado. And so there are crossings, but only in specific places. This particular place here at Horseshoe Bend was part of the Navajo Nation at one time. And our people lived here very close. And there are canyons on that actually go down into the river from these various areas. There's a few places right here in this area. And they couldn't get their livestock down there, but they could get water for the animals in some of the springs that are in the location in this area here. But the place is considered in some ways a sacred site. And the sacredness of sites are very unique as far as Ardennes is concerned. We don't have chapels, synagogue, mosque, or temples or anything of that nature. All of the things where we feel spiritual and emotional contact with the holy people are places that we can observe, and we can compare ourselves to how small we really are as children of the holy people, because they make these very large and huge things that we can see and look on and be in awe of all that they have made available to us as their children. And so a lot of times when you go to these sacred sites, you can sit and look around and be able to re-examine your life and contemplate where you are and some of the things you might desire in your life. And there are things that, that people should want. And the wants have to be some things that you need. Just to focus on the things that you want sometimes very selfish and they have no reward. But to want something that you need and to really make the effort to achieve them is very important. I think our old people understood that, and it was part of the teachings of the knowing of what is important to you, what really matters in making your life. Inachadeko is what is important, because we make our life. Whatever it is that you do, or the choices you make, are the things that make your life. And so our people always were concerned about the making of an individual life. And the place to kind of contemplate those things were these sites where you kind of appreciate the idea of the holy people making a place available for you to be able to ponder your life, contemplate your life, and plan your life. And so it is the place where you can think, you can plan, you can think of your life, and you can hope, and have hope to be able to have the joy, the happiness, confidence, and peace in that as you journey the beauty way path. And so all these things take in what is beauty, and the beauty is all around us. And a lot of times we put up things and make alterations thinking that they can become more beautiful, but a lot of times we have such an impact that we destroy the beauty. And so behind us is the Horseshoe Bend. And this used to be a time when we used to could herd sheep in the area. And all of this was just open, and it was there for us to see as the net. But today it is open to the public, and it has become an attraction. It's a beautiful place, and I have no problem with having people come around by the hundreds of thousands and look down into the canyon where the Colorado River flows, and it almost flows in on itself, and the place known as the Horseshoe Bend. And when we refer to it, we say To'ohenatle, or where the water flows and almost flowing back in on itself. And so the place, a place that we can take the time to think about our life and to think about ourselves and to be able to think of the things we need in our life so that we can have a pleasant journey on the beauty way path. And those are the things that we are told.
Hey, thanks for watching our videos. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss one of our uploads. Also, head over to our website, NavajoTraditionalTeachings.com. Sign up for our email list. Okay.